Down there. Good. Down there. I'll be a piston.
Gentlemen, welcome back. It is Monday morning. I've been up and at 'em for about a little over 2 hours. It's 6:40 right now. I've knocked out some work. I've knocked out my daily check-ins. I've had an Americano, and now I'm making meal one here. Today is going to be push B, so incline Smith is our big driver. We have the Nautilus incline press, some dips, reverse grip, Smith press, some triceps, and some side delts, pardon me. It is start of week 9 of Operation Mass. I still have one more deload session, so this will be our last deload session if you've been following along. Body was just kind of plateauing with progression on strength. Fatigue was higher. And so we really tried to focus on sleep last week and get a little bit more recovery in. It didn't go quite as planned. Sleep wasn't great. I'm still feeling a little bit run down. This morning, I'm definitely feeling a little bit better. We're kind of moving in the right direction. Got about 6.5 hours sleep last night. Sleep score of 78. Woke up at 226.6. So we've dropped about 1.5 pounds over the last week and a half, and I think a lot of that's just kind of systemic inflammation and stuff like that. The look this morning, visuals are really good. Waist is tight. Transverse abdominis control is very high. The quads looked veiny and sweepy today, which is good because yesterday they didn't. Yesterday was a leg day, but again, we're cutting the volume in half. Nothing to failure. 1 to 2 reps in reserve. And just waiting on the update from coach to see if we're going to do anything else different this week. Diet-wise, got the egg white omelet going. I got 165 grams of coconut cream pie, cream of rice here. Get this breakfast done. I will update you when I hear back from my coach. And that's about that. I'm going to slam this. I'm hungry as crap. Gonna probably have another shot of espresso, moving a little bit slow, and I have a ton of work to catch up on today. I took Friday off since my pops was in town. Took him shooting, took him to the gym. We've switched out 2 movements. We did the Smith machine hip thrust is swapped out for the Nautilus hip thrust. Swapped that about 2 weeks ago. And then we pulled RDLs, and we're doing stiff legs, which started last week. Other than that, all movement patterns are the same. Like I said, it's just a slight decrease in volume and intensity. Tomorrow will be a rest day. I'll hit the sauna, just try to get a little more recovery in, sweat out some microplastics, and then Wednesday we'll be back at it for pull B, which is our bent over row, single arm dumbbell row, mega mass row. Big row day. Wednesday we should be back at it, full intensity, full throttle, and we'll just, unless coach says something different. But once I get that update today, I'll fill you in on where we're at heading into week 9. All right, it's now Tuesday morning. I got my updates last night from my coach, but I was in the In-N-Out drive-thru when I got that, so I didn't end up posting the update last night. So went off plan last night. Had In-N-Out. Had 2 2x1s and a fry. Kind of felt like the body could use it. I was hungry as shit. Had to obviously come clean with coach this morning. Not a big deal. It's my first cheeseburger I've had in about 7+ months. So, coach said, hey, it happens. Just don't make it a habit. If you have a cheeseburger, some cheeseburgers every 7 months in an off season, it's not going to freaking hurt you, especially with how lean we're staying right now. So everything on the plan is staying exactly the same. I have one more deload day. So yesterday's push day was a deload, and then tomorrow's pull day will be a deload. Rest day today. Did my cardio, mobility, vacuums, hit the sauna. I'm trying to be more consistent about that, at least once a week. Really, I want to try to hit it twice a week. Sweat out the microplastics, kind of detox the body. The amount of benefits of a red light therapy sauna are very extensive. We could probably do a 20-minute video on the benefits of the red light sauna. I'm finishing up my breakfast. Got some black coffee, white chocolate flavor with my little koala bear. I have 105 grams of cream of rice with 80 grams of blueberries. I already ate my 4 whole eggs, 350 grams of egg whites, 1 mini bell pepper and spinach. The rest of today will be spent. I got a meal prep rice, sweet potato, chicken. Meal prep rice every other day, sweet potato every 2 to 3 days, chicken at this point every 2 to 3 days. Get the chicken from the butcher box for the organic, pasture-raised, cage-free, no antibiotic, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like it makes a difference. I just want to try to optimize every single aspect of this. So Saturday, I have a on-plan dinner at Steak 44, so that'll probably be a big old New York steak with a baked potato, probably do some Caesar salad, maybe some type of appetizer like oysters or carpaccio, something like that, and then I'll probably have a dessert or split a dessert. Everything else stay the same, so training day calories are still at 4650, rest day calories are still at 3650, cardio still 3 times a week, 25 minutes fasted, vacuums, fasted every morning, mobility work every day, 2 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off. And so after this pull day tomorrow, intensity is going to be ramped back up. So starting, because we got what, train Wednesday, Thursday off, train Friday. So Friday's leg day will be the first day where intensity is back up. We're going every set to failure, but volume is still reduced. So again, pulling 1 set off. It was about 12 to 14 working sets per session, and now I want to say it's more like 7 to 9 working sets per session now. So the volume is going to stay decreased, the intensity will get ramped up, and we'll sprinkle in volume as we feel it's needed on certain body parts, on certain lifts. So kind of based off the physique, I'm assuming we'll probably put a little more quad volume back in if we're able to recover from it. SS31 is still in. We'll probably keep that in for the next 6-ish weeks, try to repair that mitochondria. It also allows your mitochondria to utilize ATP better. It's kind of anti-aging. It can improve your kidney health and heart health. So when inflammation is a little bit higher, fatigue's a little bit higher, allowing the kidneys to kind of flush can be very beneficial. Blood pressure was a little bit higher last 2 weeks, just based off of, I'm assuming, inflammation and just a little bit worse sleep. So again, trying to focus on sleep, recovery this week, finish off this last deload day with a 1 to 2 reps in the tank with the reduced volume, and then Friday we turn the burners back on. So I might probably do, hoping a Saturday Operation Mass video for you, where I will demonstrate our push day A, which is incline hammer strength, dumbbell bench, pec deck, dumbbell military, some side delts and triceps, and then head out to Steak 44 for a steak dinner. That's that. I said I will try to get that video in this weekend, and then I'll update you for week 10, but that's where we're at, week 9. Time to keep crushing it, and then turn the fire back up and put on some more muscle. That's what we got. I was 228.8, 228.6, I believe, this morning. So in the last 8 weeks, we've put on roughly about 7 pounds of muscle, and I am staying lean. Blood glucose is at 81, so still very insulin sensitive. Hunger is still very high. All very good signals. Only bad signal was the reduction in sleep and the increase in blood pressure, and that was just a little bit of overtraining, hence the deload and focus on recovery this week and last week. That's that. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode.